Okay, so we see over here, I'll write this down for you. We're seeing, let's see, f of x is equal to sine squared x. All right, so they want it centered at 0, so at a equals 0. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite it. And the reason for that, I just don't like the square in the problem. And so I'll rewrite this, and I'll just remind you some things I do know about. Like, for example, the cosine of 2 theta is going to be 1 minus 2 sine squared theta. All right? So that means 2 sine squared theta is equal to, let's see, 1 minus cosine of 2 theta. And the sine squared theta is equal to 1 minus cosine 2 theta over 2. So let me write this over again a little differently. F of x, I'm going to write it as, 1/2 times 1 minus the cosine of 2 theta. I can't use 2 theta. It's got to be 2x, right? Put that over here. Common error. And I'm ready for expansion. I really am, because I know the cosine. We've done that before. Let's write this over here. It's going to be 1/2. It's going to be 1. And let me just remind you, the cosine, let me use a u. And what's that going to be? Well, let's see. We just did it before, right? So we probably have some memory of it. At least sometimes I can't remember much. But that's going to be, let's see, I guess we did 1 minus u squared over 2 factorial, then plus u 4 over 4 factorial. You get the idea. And let's write this down then. So I'll write minus, there's another parentheses. I'm going to write down 1. That's convenient, isn't it? And then minus, that's going to be 2x now, squared over 2 factorial, plus, let me be careful here, right? So it's going to be 2x to the 4th power over 4 factorial. Now, I know it goes on. I'm looking for something simple. I'll write this over here. F of x, 1/2. I notice the 1's disappeared. I'm left off with this thing over here, which is 2x squared over 2 factorial. And then what do you get over here? Plus, no, it's going to be minus, isn't it? So minus 2x 4 over 4 factorial. And then plus, 2x 6 over 6 factorial. I think you get the idea, right? I'm going to bring the 2 on the inside. And f of x, let's see, you can get 2 factorial. You can get x squared, 2 to the 1st power. Let's keep going. Minus, let's see, x4, 4 factorial, and then you can get 2 cubed. Let's keep going. Plus 6 factorial, x to the 6. That's going to be 2 to the 6 minus the 2 to the 5 now. I think you get the idea. All right, let's write this down. F of x. Again, if you can't remember what f of x is, it's sine squared. Which is going to be equal to the sum. I'm going to start at 1. And I'm going to just chase one right at a time. And let's just do the alternating part first. So it's minus 1 and plus 1. That's going to give me plus, minus, plus, minus. That's good. Let's go to the bottom. And I'm seeing that's a multiple of 2, but it's a factorial. All right. I'm going to go on to the 2's now. It's 2. And I'm seeing it's 1, 3, 5. It's going up by 2, so I'm going to say 2n. Let me get my eraser out, because I realize I put a dot there too quickly. Because the exponent's going to be a little bit longer than that. So it's 1. So it's 2n minus 1. Let me just make sure that's true. At 1, you'd get 1. At 2, you'd get, 3. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And then when you get over here, you can get times x to the That's an even power, right? 2, 4, 6, so 2n. We've done the sine before. The r is infinity, and the interval is going to be from minus infinity to infinity. Time to get the red pen out. See how we did. Whoops, forgot to put something down over here. This goes off to infinity. Let's get the red pen out. Do I have it? I got this. I got this part. I got this part. I got that part. Got that part. This and that. And things are looking good. Thank you.